Hi, Sam from Guitar Village here, and we're back with the weekly roundup. If you haven't seen the weekly roundup before, basically we take a handful of the latest gear in, we grab them off the shelf, talk about them and show them off a little bit. So, turn around, we're going to check out the first guitar. We're going to head into our sort of mid-priced acoustic room. So, I mean, I don't know what most people consider mid-priced, but here we have a guitar for £1,400. This is a pre-owned Furch from 2016. It's an OM33 SR. Now, they kind of do these in a similar way to how Martin do their numbers, so the higher the number, the higher the rank of guitar. And this one has got a spruce top with rosewood back and side, so a classic combination. But what makes this one really interesting is, although it's got a 14th fret join, it has got a slotted headstock on there, helping with some of the resonance. And this is actually a really resonant, lively guitar, so definitely one that's worth checking out. Alright, let's check out the next guitar. Okay, so next up, again another pre-owned guitar. This is from the Gibson camp this time. This is a Kebmo that actually we sold originally first time round. This one's from 2013. It's in really nice condition. Again, this is sort of the opposite of the last one. This one does have a 12th fret join, but actually it's got a paddle headstock instead of a slotted headstock. Really cool guitar, nice sort of like slightly V-neck profile, quite chunky actually in places, but it sounds really good, and I love things like the herringbone binding around the top. I think it looks really cool. Alright, now, I think that's it for acoustics. Let's go and check out a semi-hollow guitar. Now, for the fans out there who do love their Gretsch white falcons, and there are a lot out there, this one is an extra special one. This is a signature model, a Billy Duffy. Now, I have to remind myself of the code on this. This is the 8424T. This is a really cool guitar. It's got custom wound Filtertron pickups in there, and it's actually hand signed by the man himself on the back of the headstock too. I mean, that's a cool looking guitar. All right, let's have a look at the last couple of guitars. Now, from 2014, we have a Gibson Les Paul Traditional 2015 spec. Now, these are a little bit infamous, these guitars, the 2015 spec ones. It's got a lot of changes compared to like a standard Les Paul. So, big, chunky, wide neck. It's got this special adjustable brass nut on there. The original Gibson robot tuners have been kept on here. At some point it did have a set of Grovers on. You can just see some little holes poking through on there, but now it's got the original robots back on there. It is a big chunky guitar, being a traditional as well. It's got a fat neck on top of the wide neck, so it's an absolute monster, but I can tell you it's actually quite nice to play, and it does sound really good too. Okay, so final guitar, we're going to head through to the posh room and check this one out. Fresh in from the Fender custom shop, we have got a 1964 Journeyman Relic. This is a limited edition Jaguar. It's got the RSD bridge on there, so no string mute fitted, although it has been drilled for it, so it can be fitted later on, should you wish to get one and put it on there. It's got 62 single coil Jaguar pickups in there, and it's in a faded aged dirty shell pink finish, so That's a really cool finish. I think it's a really subtle looking pink too, or at least it is in the room anyway. Not sure how it's going to show up on the camera yet, but we'll find out later. Okay, well, as always, thanks for watching. That is it from this week's roundup. If you want to find out any more about the guitar shown in today's video, the links will be in the description below.